Good morning. I'm going to do another POV. This POV is a lot of people get upset because they just assume that you can do all this stuff and you can magically help them figure out how to correct all their problems, but you can't do that because number one, they have to understand and acknowledge the root of their problems. They might continuously be doing one little thing wrong, and then it comes to a point where they're always letting somebody have the last word, and it slows down their progress, or they have to wait. And I feel that if you have to wait for someone else to do something for you to get ahead, it's something wrong. That means you're not putting any effort in yourself. You're sitting there like you're sitting at the kitchen table, and instead of you getting a piece of steak, somebody gave you hot dogs and pork and beans. So how long you gonna keep sitting there waiting for the hot dog and the pork and beans if you are trying to amass an appetite where you want to have steak? That means stop depending on people feeding you and get out there and do what you have to do to correct whatever is wrong, and you can feed yourself. You can enjoy a good meal. I don't care who it is, who you're dealing with. If you're not happy with your lifetime, your situation of life right now, that means you are with somebody that is toxic. That means you are with somebody that is not motivating you or not giving you support to move yourself forward. Yes, you may eat oodles and noodles. I eat oodles and noodles. I eat cup of soup and all that stuff. But the problem is I stopped trying to depend on other people to pull me ahead. I remain focused. I've done a lot of things that I had no choice to do, nothing illegal. I didn't deface myself. I came to a point where I did certain things to sustain it may not be a great level of lifestyle or living, but I never degraded myself. I never disrespected myself to do it. It may not have been the level that I wanted to be, but right now I'm at a basic level where I'm pretty comfortable and I don't have to say, hey, excuse me, miss, I need $1. Excuse me, miss, I need a quarter. Excuse me, mister, do you have $1? I see a whole bunch of people every time I walk past the Met Foods and all that stuff, they cashing in bottles. So when I see people talking about, oh, can I get $1? I'm hungry. Why can't they go collect bottles and go cash them in? Then you ain't gonna be hungry. You do that a couple of times a day, or somebody says, "Hey man, I'll help you. Help me put out some of this trash, or whatever. I give you a few dollars or something like that." It's an honest way to get money instead of standing there saying, "I'll never forget that I went to go shoot an event." And the woman asked me, she said, "How much do you charge?" I was like, wow, I feel important because somebody asked me how much I charge for my services. And I was like, all right, cool, this is my price or whatever. And then when I left the event or whatever, I go to a pizza shop on Nostrand and Fulton Avenue, right? So there's a guy standing there. Hey man, you got $1? You got $1? So I give me a slice of pizza. I said, I bought me 2 slices of pizza because I was hungry. I needed the event. And I gave him $1. So then I said, enjoy. He looks at me and says, "What's the joy of me begging for money to get something to eat?" And I was like, "You can collect bottles, young man." So you made that choice. Have a blessed day. And I walked away. So how can a person try to make you feel bad because they don't want to change their situation? So if you want to sit there and get mad because you are asking for handouts to get pizza or something to eat, instead of trying to figure out a way to feed yourself, as in the easiest way is to walk around there and collect bottles. I see a whole bunch of people walking around collecting bottles. So there's no excuse. You can go online or whatever. I don't know his situation. I don't know if he's a drug addict or whatever, but everybody can change their situation. If you don't want to put the effort in to change your situation, you want to stay the way you want to stay, you want to look like you crazy and all that stuff, that's on you. That is not the world's problem to take care of you. You were blessed with life. You have both your limbs. You have all four of your limbs or whatever. You have all your vision. You have all your mental. You know, there's no excuse to sit there and say, "Oh, I'm upset because look what I'm doing. I gotta beg to eat." You choose to beg to eat. If you can walk, you can talk, and you got muscle, and you got intellect, you can get a garbage bag and you can collect bottles. That is a source of income tax free. You can ask somebody, "Oh, can you pay me to sweep the front of your store? Can you pay me to shovel the front of your store?" That's an income. By the time you get like 6 or 7 stores, you got money coming in. All you gotta do is make sure they stores is clean all day. And they ain't gotta get no sanitation tickets. That's an income. There's no excuse. You wanna stay in a bad relationship with a toxic woman or a toxic man, that's by choice. Nobody made that choice for you. You wanna be in that predicament. You don't want to do better for yourself. You don't feel that you deserve a better mate. You don't feel that you deserve a better relationship. You either sit back and take the abuse or take the mental torment, or you stop and you say, "Hey, I can do bad by myself. I can correct myself. I don't need company to make me feel less worthy than what I am as a human." So stop it. Just stop it. Yeah, I'm on a tirade today. If you don't like your situation or who you in bed with or whatever, change your situation. Stop complaining. Pray and stay firm. Stop giving in to weakness. Stop giving in to the temptation. That's all I'm going to say to people. I don't care who don't like it. That's not my problem. I'm not in bed with no crazy woman. I'm not in a relationship with no crazy woman. I'm not having no woman control me mentally or whatever. Women are women. I respect them, but there's no personal relationship between me and no woman. I don't want that out of life. I did that. It seems as though every time I'm in a relationship, it seems like nothing but a bunch of drama. Maybe a couple of nice times or whatever, but it's a bunch of drama. I don't need no drama. I like it where I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, and I ain't gotta answer nobody's question. I ain't gotta worry about no woman talking about calling me 24 hours a day. "Oh, what you thinking about me? What can we do? What we gonna do together? When we eating? When we going to the club? When we going to the bar? When we going to the boat ride? When we going to my aunt's birthday party? When we going to my niece's birthday party? Oh, we gotta go shopping. You gotta go buy me some shoes. You gotta go buy me a new bra. You gotta buy me some new whatever. Oh, I gotta get my hair done. I gotta get my nails done. I don't live for a woman. I live for myself. I respect women to the highest of the highest. But basically, I live for myself. I don't live for love. Those days is over. But you have to focus on you. Stop trying to focus to win somebody's love. If you don't love yourself, then you ain't gonna never be loved by anybody else, because you gotta love yourself first in order for someone to respect you and love you in general. Peace. Y'all be safe and have a wonderful day. I'm out.